let's say my mom's property that I showed you guys earlier, she purchased off plan for 53,000 USD. 53,000 USD in 2023, which is 3 years ago. The official valuation is 66,000 US dollars. So $13,000. Imagine if you have two apartments bringing you $1,000 a month. If you can't work anymore, or you've been limited in that way, earning $1,000 or $2,000 a month, you could either do a cash purchase, which I said earlier, right? Where let's say even if it's off plan or whatever, $80,000, $90,000. And remember, guys, $80,000, $90,000 in downtown Sydney, downtown New York, downtown Manhattan, downtown London, $90,000 for two-bedroom apartment, $80,000 for a two-bedroom apartment, right? Let's say and remember, if it's off plan, it could be even cheaper. You get it at 70,000, 60,000, depends. There's many projects, right? But let's say you pay that cash during that, through that process. So you have stronger negotiation power with developer, and it's a faster closing process. No bank improvement delays. You own it immediately and lower long-term cost, right? So let's say it's an off-plan investment, right? Again, it's lower entry. You can spread the payments over 12 to 36 months, right? So you can put a 20% down deposit. Let's say $90,000, put 20% down, and then just do payments per quarter, right? 12 to 36 months, paid off. And like I said, let's say my mom's property that I showed you guys earlier, she purchased off plan for 53,000 USD. 53,000 USD in 2023, which is 3 years ago. The official valuation is 66,000 US dollars. So $13,000 she's already gained from there, right? And that's off plan. She's done mortgage, but imagine if she's paid that place off, and then now there's just rent that's coming in now because it's already been developed. It's been 6 years. Now full-time tenant rent. Now her Airbnb, because it's up and down, the extra money that comes from the Airbnb is just cash. She just came from Kenya. She has her own place to stay. Extra. So she says the Airbnb money that she gets, $500, $600, all that cash she gets, she leaves it in her Kenyan bank account. She uses her money here. Goes away cheap. But when she travels back to Kenya, in her Kenyan bank account, she already has a decent amount of money because she doesn't touch the Airbnb money. So on off-plan investments, it's a lower entry price, spread, and yeah. So again, even if you're not from Kenya, let's say you're from another place in Africa, you could still do this and benefit from exactly what I said. Capital appreciation and cash flow. Once you have one, you could do two. Imagine if you have two apartments bringing you $1,000 a month. If you can't work anymore, or you've been limited in that way, earning $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Imagine. Some of you, and maybe you can live off that. Can some of you live off just 2,000? Of course, because of things, but you get my point. Maybe you go back to Kenya, right? Maybe you have another place, you have Airbnb, you have two places bringing you income, right? Over the long term. Remember, it's a long-term game. So with off-plan installments, appreciation may occur before completion, right? And it's easier to enter the market, and off-plan lets you secure today's price over time.
If you found this valuable, click the link in the description. We have events every single week where we teach more on this, on how you can own your first investment property or retire back home in Kenya. Or if you're a foreign investor looking for a return of investment of up to 20%. Link in the description, guys. Go now.